And we begin tonight at 6 o'clock with students at IU Bloomington on alert as a police report a troubling trend on the campus.
University police now are warning about what they say is a spike in sexual assault reports. Ashton Hackman went to campus today and now explains that this comes right now as more IU Greek houses are seeing pauses in social events on the Bloomington campus.
In just 3 days on the IU Bloomington campus, IU police received 3 separate sexual assault reports from over Halloween weekend. 2 of the assaults allegedly happened inside on-campus residence halls. A third reportedly occurred inside Chi Phi fraternity. It prompted IU PD to issue this crime alert to students. Police say they know the suspect in all 3 cases, and one of them is not affiliated with IU. Senior Mallory Stewart saw the alert and said she already takes precautions at parties on campus.
I tend to always stay with my friends just to ensure that we're all together, and also never setting our cups down. I feel like I can't go out and not worry because I don't know what someone's going to put in my cup, or I lose one of my friends. You just never know.
This time of year on college campuses is known as the red zone, the window from the start of the academic year to Thanksgiving break, when sexual assault reports are typically at their highest. So far this academic year, police have investigated 19 separate sexual assault reports at IU Bloomington. 3 of those allegedly happened inside IU Greek houses, which are already under close eye from IU admins. There's currently 5 IU fraternities facing a suspension of activities for hazing or endangering others: Alpha Epsilon Pi, Beta Chi Theta, Phi Kappa Psi, Chi Phi, and Sigma Phi Epsilon. In the past, the university has suspended all of Greek life for a spike in sexual assaults as recently as March, something Stewart said could help again.
Helps hold the people accountable for what they did wrong, and makes the people, when they put Greek life on pause, makes them realize can't be doing this anymore, it's going to happen again.
IU and police now reviewing each case and directing survivors to resources. In Bloomington, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
An IU spokesperson for the Office of Sexual Violence Prevention was not available when we requested an interview today. Several IU groups tasked with trying to prevent sexual assaults on campus at IU Greek houses also declined our request for an interview. We do have a list of resources for sexual assault survivors linked to this story. If you head to our website right now, it's WTHR.com.
Police in Whitestown say tonight a woman shot and killed outside of a home today worked for a cleaning crew that was at the wrong house.
This happened around 7 o'clock this morning on Mays Lane, that's near Main Street Park. Police say they responded at first to what came in as a call of a home invasion. But when officers got to the scene, what they found was that woman outside dead on the porch. Investigators later say that woman worked for a cleaning company and she went to the wrong address. She was trying to enter the wrong house. No word if any arrests or if any charges will be filed. We do know the Boone County prosecutor is reviewing the case.
Tonight at 6, an Indianapolis man is now charged with murder. Police say Michael Jones shot and killed a 16-year-old boy back in July. All of this happening at a gas station near 30th and Post on the east side of Indianapolis. Rodney Ward Jr. died at the hospital. Jones tonight is charged with murder, robbery, and stealing a gun. Police say 2 others are also under arrest for gun charges unrelated to this killing. Jones is due back in court tomorrow.
A former Madison County funeral home director is facing charges tonight after she allegedly overcharged customers and stole tens of thousands of dollars. According to the court documents, Adrienne McCoy spent nearly $47,000 of company money, and she did so for personal use. She bought things like lawn care, hair and beauty treatments, even a summer camp tuition for her child. The documents go on to say that McCoy would file a family burial at one price and then charge the family another price, taking the difference and the money for herself.
It was warm, it was windy. We did get 70 degrees this afternoon, but the cooler air already returning across the northern part of the state. We can see this with the 24-hour temperature change on the negative side from Kokomo, Lafayette to Peru and Rensselaer and points north. So yes, it was warm today, but the cooler air is making a comeback. Temperatures right now in the 50s for most of us, hanging on to 61, and what a gorgeous sunset over Bainbridge. 57 Connorsville, 59 over downtown Indianapolis and still 63 in Brown County. Temperatures this evening will continue to fall through the 50s. Our Pacers at home taking on the Nets. 50s as everyone heads in. 40s as everyone heads home. And don't forget the heavy coat tomorrow morning. You'll need it. Morning temperatures in the 30s. That'll be 35 colder than what we had for a high today. And then jacket weather most of the afternoon. Upper 50s tomorrow. We'll look ahead to that Friday rain chance in the 7-day.
Angela, thank you. Today, Indiana Governor Mike Braun and Purdue University came together to host the Global Nuclear Energy Economic Summit. This was on campus in West Lafayette.
This is the latest step toward accomplishing the governor's goal for Indiana to produce nuclear power by the year 2032. Purdue is home to Indiana's only nuclear reactor. That operator has been running since 1962.
And those at the summit today say Indiana's prepared for the next step.
Right ingredients to make advanced nuclear a reality here. We've got the right leadership, we've got the right policy, we've got the right partnerships, and we've got utilities that are ready to deploy this technology and do that on a shortened time frame if at all possible.
About 500 people signed up to participate in that summit.
Purdue tells us it hopes to find ways to lower costs, improve safety and cybersecurity, and also increase lifespan. 600,000 Hoosiers were supposed to receive their November SNAP benefits today, but that money is not available because of this ongoing government shutdown.
One Democratic state rep is now asking trustees and the townships to step in and help fill the gap. State Rep Ed Delaney says Indiana's townships have rainy day funds that they could use right now to help SNAP recipients who are living in their townships. According to Delaney, the Indiana Township Association says there is a legal basis for these trustees to help with food assistance in emergencies like a disruption of federal benefits.
Delaney went on to tell us he's looked at these numbers submitted to the state every year by these township trustees, saying that many of the trustees do have the money that can help.
This is the moment of truth for the township trustees. They still have many problems, even if they do this, but if they don't do this, it'll show an indifference to the community that is truly shocking.
Delaney went on to say that trustees have two options. They can either write a check to food banks in their township to help Hoosiers who have lost SNAP benefits, or they can write checks to the people who were supposed to receive those SNAP benefits.
Today, we're learning just how many third grade students are now repeating third grade after not passing the state's iRead test.
Our Jenna Webster tonight explains how our state decided who to hold back.
More than 10,000 third graders did not pass the iRead test, meaning they weren't reading at proficiency levels, but not all those students are being held back. Under a new law, if third graders don't pass the iRead, they can't move to fourth grade. The state now says around 3,000 students are repeating third grade, but there's another 7,000 students who are able to move to fourth grade. They met what's called a good cause exemption, and schools decide that on a case-by-case basis for students. 75% are in special ed, 24% are English language learners, and another 1% were either held back the previous year or scored high in math. The Secretary of Education says the number of students being held back is less than what was anticipated when this law was passed.
And every one of those two, Byron, is a kid and a human being, as you just said, with a teacher that is awake at night because of the struggles that that particular student may feel, right? And so it's our responsibility to ensure that that teacher is armed with what they need.
The state wants to use this data to target who might need some extra help, because a student who is in special needs is going to learn differently than a student who is learning English. It will also shape where more investment is needed in these specialty academic programs. Jenna Webster, 13 News.